What's up, guys? Want to do a really quick video on my brand new Ducati Hypermotard 950 SP. I picked this up last weekend. Hypermotard is one of my favorite bikes. Actually, it was one of my very first real motorcycles that I've ever purchased. When I was younger. I had a 821, basically coming from dirt bikes or a street legal dirt bike, the WR250R, which I had a couple of those, and then moving to the Hyper. It was, I'll never forget, it was one of the most scary and exciting times ever. Absolutely awesome bike. I think it looks amazing. This bike is super cool looking. It's not terribly, doesn't have, tons of horsepower. It's like 115, 110, something like that horsepower, but it just rips, and it's an absolute wheelie machine, which I love. Comfortable. I've only done a few things to it so far. Did a custom tail tidy, which you can see with my ram mount that I did, which is kind of cool because I can move it all around. I haven't decided on exhaust, but it's down to two, the SC Project CRT, which sounds extremely loud from what I hear. So I'm up in the air about that one, but I love the way it looks. And then the MIV, because it's got a similar look, but it's just, it's got DB killers inside of them that are removable. They're actually optional, you gotta buy them separately, but I like the idea of the same look, but be able to have DB killers, so if it's ridiculously loud, I can quiet them down. The smoked integrated tail lights. Made my own custom license plate light, which worked out nice. Just kind of cleaned it up nicely down there instead of that 2-foot long black plate holder that comes stock with. I've got some rear pegs on the way that are black. Did my little custom mirrors and the bars like I do on my, I don't know why that's hanging up, like I do on my Teneres or all my kind of dirt bikes. And then I tinted the front handguards. Because I like the handguards, but I just didn't like the clear lights. And then I did the Evotech motor, oil, and radiator protectors. And I think that's about it. I've only got about 100 miles on it so far, but it's freaking awesome, of course. I deleted the mirrors. Cap those off. I think that's it for right now, and then I've got some axle sliders on the way. So exhaust is, I'm not going to do a ton to this bike. I may do a seat just because I think it looks cool, the one that I'm looking at, and then exhaust, but I think I'm going to be pretty much done. I don't want to go nuts on this thing, so, but we'll see. Tenere still doing good, still riding that. It is rainy season here, so all my trails are, if they haven't shut down, they will be. And what I mean by that is, I'm not even kidding, there'll be 3 to 5 foot of water on the trails. So, that's, above the top of the windshield of this bike. So I won't be going through there. So it's going to be a lot of road riding and, hit or miss trails here and there. That's it. As you guys know, all I have here is sand. And then when it rains in summer, it's just it goes underwater. So. And then I've got my motorcycle building or garage here. The pad is done. I think by the end of the month, the building should be here. We've got a construction date of like 6/30/2025. So that should be done. Still got to bring a bunch of fill in around the sides, but that'll be after the building. And then I'll do a driveway and sidewalk and probably a little porch thing. And then we're going to decide if we wanted to build out the inside. That's my plan. I have plans drawn up for that. Air conditioned portion of it. It's going to be 16 by 30 air conditioned with a bathroom in it. But my wife has a wild idea of wanting to do a pool now. So that brings me to my 4runner, which is a 2023, and it's got 4,900 miles on it, and I've got that up for sale. So that'll pay for a good portion, if not most, of the pool if it sells. I just put it up not even a week ago, and I got a pretty phenomenal offer, but I'm not in a rush to sell it, so I'm gonna wait and see. We'll see what, and maybe I'll take it, I don't know. But I'll leave a link if you guys are interested in the 4runner. 4,900 miles, and I've got an absolute boatload of money into this thing. More money than I'd ever dreamed I'd put into a vehicle, to be quite honest with you. So it is absolutely decked out. There ain't a whole lot you can do more to this thing. I mean, the inside is phenomenal. I've done the inside of it. I've got, you know, storage cage thing in the back, Molly system, Gobi rack, I mean, a winch, hidden air chucks, onboard air, Icon suspension. I mean, the list just literally goes on and on and on of all the things that I've done to this thing. I got a, you know, camera, mirror, wolf box, sunroof, leather, all that. And it's only got 4,900 miles on it. What I've listed it for, I have way more into it than what I've listed it for. I love the vehicle, but I don't ever drive it, like never. I live down a dirt road, and I don't like to get it dirty. I know that sounds stupid, but you know, I really bought this for trips and camping, and we've done one trip on it, 1,900 to 2,000 miles of the 4,900. It wasn't even really a camping trip. We went to a cabin in the mountains in Georgia. So you can see how much I drive it once a week just to, you know, get it out, run it. You know, I did my first oil change on it, 4,800 miles, 4,850. Super easy. My gosh, it couldn't have been easier. So that's already done. So great vehicle, but I think we'll use the pool much, much more. And if it doesn't sell, we don't do a pool, I won't be sad. But that's the plan. So anyways, there it is. And back to the Hyper. So a couple more things coming for it. I know you guys keep asking me to do riding videos specifically on the 10RA. But you guys know I absolutely hate doing that. The shorts are my thing now, where I can just ride around. I'm just ripping through the woods. I see a cool spot, I can get off, take a picture, or take a quick video, and the views are phenomenal. I'll get probably 10 times the views on one of my shorts than I will on one of these videos where I talk. I get a little bit more, I think, when I ride, like, you know, point of view type things with a GoPro. I hate editing. I'm not into it anymore. And I just want to ride, to be quite honest. I don't want to talk to myself. So anyways, here they are. The two bikes, the garage. Let me know if you're interested in the 4runner. I'll put a link below. It's on the marketplace. So, all right, guys. See you.